Hello, everybody.
Good morning, you fine people.
Let's see what we got. Cold Creek Billy, first one in this morning. Good morning to you. Dave Bozarth, always here in the morning.
Morning, Dave,
So far, that's us.
Billy.
Good morning crowd right here. We just talking about my little Ford that's a hybrid's got that battery pack in the back, and I'm selling it, or I'm trying to sell it. And then it dawned on me yesterday. Wait a minute, is that battery pack worth more money in and of itself than the car? You know what I mean? So there's a recycle place up in Hamilton, Ohio, actually, that buys hybrid batteries and stuff. I sent them, sent them an email last night, so we'll see if they get back with me today. I thought about that, and I thought if anything, I get a little bit of money from them, and then heck, I'll just call the junkyard, tell them come get it, give me a couple $100 or whatever. If I was young again, like in my 30s or whatever, I'd just, go to the junkyard and get a used transmission slash transaxle thing and do it myself. Just change it. But I'm too old now. I can't do that shit. Good morning, Dee. How are you today? I hope you had a
Morning, Miss Steve.
fantastic weekend. Good morning, Billy. Billy says, good morning, Irk. But
Morning,
so,
Billy.
I got to thinking I might be making a mistake by just selling it outright. I better do a little research. I texted a cat or a dog about it last night. And
Yeah.
he's like, I don't know. That's a good question. Come on in, dog.
Pull the starter and the alternator off of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, the battery ain't a year old.
Morning, Tim.
But I wouldn't. If I sell the battery, if say they give me $300 or $400 for the battery, then I'll just call junkyard to come get the rest for $300 or whatever they give you.
You know, before you call the junkyard, I'd be taking the alternator and the starter off of it. You can get more money parting that out, selling it.
Yeah, but I can't do that for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't lay under there and hold a starter right now. There's no way I'd get in trouble. 1995 Suburban 2500 LS. Rust free West Coast truck. Boy, I like when they say that, even though I don't believe them.
Morning, 3/9.
I hate when they don't get the price on what they're asking for. And then sometimes when they do, it's like, oh man, that's too much. Damned if you do, and damned if you don't.
I heard two dams broke down there somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. And then I seen a picture of one, and I forget where this dam was, but the caption on it said the first time in the history of this dam, and it was like, oh damn, more than 75 years or something. So it was the first time they'd ever had all six gates open on it. Then I seen a little video clip, and I wish I should have saved it. This guy's kind of standing on his porch, filming up behind his house, and this mudslide thing comes flying down this hill, takes out his car and his barn. I mean, and it was going so fast. If you'd have been standing there from the first time your sight seen it, you would have been able to get out of the way before it hit you.
Morning, Eddie Gross. Yeah, I think I've seen that video.
The guy says, "Oh, there goes my car," or "There goes my truck." One of them two, something like that. Hey Eddie, how you doing today, buddy? Oh, Don, good to see you up there, everybody. Sneak in. How is everyone? Big day in the park, son. What's happening today at the park? Final inspection. See if you get to keep your job or not. And houses cracking, or these cars crack me up. Trucks, man. How much do they want for them? Mm. I dig those FJ Cruisers, man. They probably don't get much gas mileage, though. I imagine.
They are pretty cool looking.
Yeah, my cousin had one. See, hers was like that primer gray paint they use these days on vehicles. It looked pretty cool, and hers was actually, I think it was coated with kind of like that rhino liner stuff. The whole body was. It was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I seen one that was like green like that.
yep.
It was
I
like a
get you now, Don. I never even thought about that. The trees being down in the park. Not too bad, dog. A little sore, but much better than I figured I would. Uh, I know one thing. It's going to be real hard not to be doing too much stuff. You know what I mean? Because I don't. It don't hurt bad enough that I, for instance, wouldn't get out there and pick something up and forget about it. You know what I mean? So I got to be real careful here for the next couple of weeks and make sure I don't do something stupid.
yeah, like go cut the grass.
Yeah, no, that's out of the question. Yeah, well, for one, I'd have to pick the gas can up and fill the lawnmower up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's more than a gallon of milk because there's four. I think there's 4 gallons in it right now. Although it's going to need it, it needs it now, but it's going to need it real bad by midweek if we get any sunshine.
no, they're saying that low pressure is supposed to hang around here until Tuesday and then finally go away.
That'd be nice. Hey, John, you ever seen one of them things someone with a broken leg has? It like they put their leg up on it and it's like a scooter thing. You know what I mean? Like a walker, only one you rest your leg on. I gotta have one
Yeah,
of
that's
those
like
when I
Uncle
go.
Lou's got.
Yeah, I gotta have one of them when I go to the bathroom, just so I ain't carrying the weight around. Yeah,
Morning, John. Small water.
yeah, that's what I try and remember. There's something I
Yeah,
got.
and I heard they were talking about another tropical storm coming up through there.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Lunchbox. I know. The thing I seen about Johnson City, man, it literally was cut off pretty much. All the main roads were washed out. It looked devastating.
yep.
And there
Poor
was still,
Long John Silver's was all the way almost to the roof.
yeah,
That one video.
oh man, I never seen so much wood piled up on, from the washing it down, building materials and shit.
That one video where the trailer was floating down the street.
No, I hadn't seen that one. I'd look for it. Like a camper trailer.
It's like double wide.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, really, John? Yeah, I seen that too. Western North Carolina and Eastern Tennessee, Southeastern Tennessee. Yeah, uh, Johnson City got hurt, man. I mean, it almost got wiped out. I think that's where they were evacuating the people off the hospital.
I don't know.
So I need to get a hold of mom. My mom needs to get a hold of her uncle and ask him if he's got anyone that checked on the property down there because it'll flood down where it's at.
Because all the rain goes dropping on top of the mountain. And it's got to
Oh
run
yeah,
somewhere.
exactly. Yeah, and then when you get all that rain hard, you know that it's just going to take off flowing and it's going to gain steam and pick up junk along the way. Is it really, John? I'm going to try and find some news today to watch. Asheville's cut off. I know they said Johnson City, Tennessee was close to being cut off. Chimney Rock, North Carolina is gone. Asheville, North Carolina is cut off completely. Yep. There isn't really much. There's nothing really on our family's land anymore that is. I mean, there's a wood shed that would they hand built. It's not one of them you buy at Walmart or whatever. And let's see, it'd have to go up real far to get to the old corn crib that's been there for 140 years or more. But it could sure erode some soil. It could, well, the graveyard's up on the hill far enough. It ain't gonna bother it, I don't suppose. Yeah, well, that's what me and Curtis were talking about before we went live. In today's day and age, if you ain't got at least a week to 2 weeks worth of food set back somewhere, you could be in trouble in times like this. Because that's a prime example. A town's cut off supply chain. There is no supply chain without bringing it in via helicopters or something. And if you got a well, then you might be lucky. If you got food set back, you might be okay. I mean, the military can build those temporary bridges. I've actually done commo for a unit in Germany that done that. And they call them engineering units, but they have these floating bridges that they use these giant jet boat things to move them all in place. It was pretty cool, actually. That
I,
weird.
I wonder.
Go ahead, brother.
I wonder. I wonder how long it's going to take Kamala Harris to go visit these places,
Yep.
like that East Palestine.
Yep.
I don't think they ever did, to be honest.
We had so much wind Friday. I've never seen the wind blow that hard in all my life for as long of a time as it did. You know what I mean? Yeah, I texted him. Oh, what day was it? Saturday, I think.
Yeah, that was a Horseshoe Beach down there, Florida. Phew, man, that place was just level.
Yep. Now a hurricane will come in and take a whole beach out. There won't even be a beach no more. Happened in what Panama Beach one year. I think that a big hurricane come through and then there wasn't no beach there no more. Or they had to bring sand in. Hmm. Did you see since the fever's out of the WNBA playoffs or whatever, how much the crowd size has dropped dramatically.
No doubt. No Caitlin Clark. Nobody wants to watch that crap.
Yep. Yep. They're going to end up making her mad and she'll go to Europe or something and make a bunch of money.
And she got offered a bunch of money to play that 3-on-3 or whatever it is.
Yep.
They offered her more money than she was going to get from the WNBA.
You know, if she wasn't out there setting records and stuff and she was drawing all kinds of attention and she was just an average player, then I could see being mad. But I'm sorry, she's out there doing it. I mean, if you're setting records like that as a rookie, people should respect what you're doing. You know, I don't care what color you are. If you're out there banging them records away, you know, and she's got the whole game. She can shoot, she can pass. Her defense is in. It's all right, I guess, but she rebounds pretty decent. In fact, she kind of reminds me of Reggie Miller. Big difference there. Caitlin Clark likes men. Caitlyn Jenner was a man, so there is some kind of semblance there, but that's about it. Well, that and Caitlyn Jenner, when he was a man, won some Olympic medals, which was badass back in the day.
I think maybe some of these kids need to watch that Mr. Rogers video.
Which one's that?
The one that says, "Well, you're born a boy, you'll stay a boy."
Oh, yeah, yep. Mr. Rogers, yep.
You're born a girl, you stay a girl, and you become a big girl.
Yeah, John, you're right. He's still a man. I don't know if he still has his parts attached or not, though. I don't remember. And it's amazing that's even a conversation that is had, you know, in today's day. Well, you see the one they're showing the clips of Kamala saying that prisoners should be given sex change operations at the taxpayers' expense.
It's like that one they identified as a woman. Went to the woman's correctional facility and then ended up there was 3 of them that were pregnant.
I wonder how that happens.
I wonder how that happened, but he identifies as a woman.
Mm-hmm. He just forgot to tell him he identifies as a gay woman. He still likes women. Tell me that wouldn't be heaven. A woman's prison. And you're the only swinging Johnson, so to speak, in the area.
You're getting raped.
Yeah. Yep. We got a whole line of women out here, so you better hope you takes that little blue pill a lot. Mm-hmm.
I just hope people realize that, If you vote for her, she's gonna take your gun. She's gonna try to take half your rights.
100% going to take guns. They're going to try to. Don't let nobody kid you. That's a 100% guarantee.
In that one video, she's sitting there. We'll come in your house and take your guns. What?
Yeah. If you're
I'd
not,
like to see you try, bitch.
if you're not storing them safely, we will come in your house and take them. Yeah. You better bring the SWAT team because somebody's dying that day, and it may be me, but I'm going out and standing up for the rights of Americans. Yeah, dog, that's Illinois. Illinois is almost as liberal as California is. I just and if the press was had any ethics or legitimacy, every time she answers a question or they ask her a question, she gives an answer. My rebuttal would be, "Well, you've been there 3 years. You know, you haven't really done that yet. Why haven't you? Why haven't you done anything in this last 3 years? Now you say you're going to close the border. Well, why would you left? You know, make her answer questions. Don't tell me what you're going to do. I want you to answer to me why you haven't done it yet."
And she'll give you some lame cockamamie bullshit.
Yeah, a bunch of
Oh, well,
gibberish.
I was the vice president. I couldn't do nothing. What
Like,
the
well,
hell
wait a
ever?
minute. I thought you were put in charge of it. And she says she wasn't, but there's tape out there of her being. That's the part that gets me. And it's part of the Orwellian process that even if you're looking at it, seeing it on tape, they're going to sit there and say, "Well, no, I never said that before," and they will not go back on that. It's part of no. I don't care what you see. That's not right. You know, the right
I
is
still,
wrong.
I don't see how she got the Democratic Party nomination. I don't
Well,
see how the hell that happened.
if we had a Republican, if we had Republican congressmen and senators who had any balls, that's the first lawsuit I would have filed after she got named. I would have filed a lawsuit and said, "Hey, wait a minute. How are they just going to name you the candidate? Shouldn't there be a vote over that?" Community banks are banks that are in the community.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's go fishing. Fuck them. Find me on the river.
Yeah,
Find me on the river while this world falls apart. I will not be partaking. Oh, which one of those? I got some big time acetaminophen and ibuprofens, like 500 and 600 milligram jobbies. I'm trying to save as many of them as I can. Okay, I'm with you, John. Now, and the community is where that community bank would be. And she, I listened to her talk, and I'm thinking to myself, "Do you even know what you're saying right now? Because I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about." And she gives the exact same speech at every place she goes, the exact same one. And there was some, see, the thing where JD Vance was, doing a tour thing, and he was going to stop and have like a meet and greet with people at this restaurant or something. It was all set up by the local Democrat or Republican Party or whatever. And when he gets there, they won't let him come in and won't serve the people that are there to meet him. Like, oh, really? I forget the name of the place, but it's stock. When the Dow opens this morning, the stock's gonna go pump, go woke, go broke kind of thing. Oh, me too, John. Her laugh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's almost like a comic book cartoon hero is what her laugh seems like. And she never answers a question straightforward without embellishing some bullshit on each side of the question. Cloudy over there, Eric, or can you tell
No,
yet?
not right now.
It is here. It's still kind of misty now. I'm ready for sunshine and 70 here any day now.
So far, it looks like it's going to be a good weekend.
Is it?
Good weather.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, old Creo stepped up in there Saturday afternoon and put a whooping on some people, didn't he? Yeah. Hey, John, have you seen the Judge Joe Brown interview about her? If you haven't, YouTube it and see if you can find it. The early one I seen was just flat out hilarious, man. She's evidently done something to him, and he doesn't like her a bit, and he was not holding back. And one of the quotes in that interview he done is he said, I presided over a lot of pimps and prostitutes and stuff in my years on the bench, and I'm telling you what, I know a hoe when I see a hoe, and she's a hoe. Talking about the presidential candidate of America, she's a hoe. And there are places people are, oh, where was it at? I have to think about it for a minute now. Yeah, exactly. The laugh they make right before they slide it in with sand on it. No lube. Yeah, exactly. That's right there. You nailed it. 100%. It's either that or what can you do for me? And if you ain't can't do nothing for me, then why are you even occupying my time? But that who you blow thing has been, I mean, that's been local politics around here forever. And I won't say there was times when I was a young man that my mom doing the ads for all the politicians in our town didn't sway me getting some summer work and stuff when I was young. But nothing major like being appointed to a board or whatever.
They're trying to turn the United States into a third world country.
Yeah, they are. Well, and somebody made the point of we hear a lot about these few thousand people who've been dropped off here and there in different places. Well, where are these millions of people at right now? That wait, where are they? Where are you seen them anywhere? If not, where are they hiding them at? Yeah, best part was John. My mom had them on both sides because she done the ads for both sides. She actually designed the ads and stuff. That's what she done. She was a retail advertiser. Air Force One coming in for a landing.
I think that ain't the vice presidential debate that tonight or
I
tomorrow.
think it is. Yeah, it's either tonight or tomorrow. I'll find out later today. That ought to be pretty funny.
Yeah, that that guy she's got at her VP. Oh my Jesus.
Yeah, Billy. Oh yeah, he's nuts. He's nuts, man. That's why I said it ought to be hilarious. JD Vance is a pretty sharp guy. I'll be a good friend Joe for you too.
I hope JD brings up the Minnesota riots or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. He don't really need to bring up the tampons in the boys' bathroom thing. That they beat that dead horse till there's nothing left but pulp. Enjoying my California delivery this morning. Ooh, doggies. It's nice when FedEx comes some days. Humboldt County. I can remember my best friend's brother was in the Navy in 1976 or so, 77. And he come back driving a brand new Dodge Challenger or Dodge Charger from California, and the trunk was full of weed. And I remember hearing him talk to these guys in their driveway or whatever, all standing around. He said, "Yeah, man," he said, "I left up San Diego, drove up to Humboldt, and headed this way." So that's how long Humboldt's been growing weed. I was figuring that knowing kids, that especially junior high kids, they would freaking take them and squirt ketchup on them and throw them and stick against the wall and shit. Yeah, Billy, I'm with you. One toke's enough for me. And the song says one toke over the line. Morning, Terry B. How you doing today?
Morning,
You're
Terry.
kind of early, ain't you, buddy? Oh, hell, I don't even know what time it is. I woke up about 45 minutes late today. Mm-hmm. So, what's everybody's plans today? Throw them out there. John, you don't have to tell me, I already know. Oh, man, yeah. See, well, I was about to say that could be a time for a gummy, but, the reaction to them can be strange. So, yeah. Enjoyed the 5 hours going up, yep. And now on the next time you'll enjoy the 5 hours coming back. Oh, no
You
fishing.
know John ain't eating no gummy. He's old school.
Yep, no fishing today. I understand.
He likes to teach a John way.
I still think that's the best way. A single zigzag, man. No gummies don't work for you. Tree in the park cleanup for Don. We knew that. I didn't even remember it until he said it. But yeah, I get you guys probably got a good few days of work, don't you? Not only do you guys got to cut them, you got to load them and move them to the
I don't know
city.
where he's at, but I know down here in Pike County, Ross County, they got a lot of rain in a matter of a few hours.
Got a cough to get off. Oh, I remember that. Got the first big load of Humboldt 81, yeah.
Yep.
And I guess, my buddy's brother, whatever, this guy was a wild man. I mean, just, I can't even explain. He's, oh, him and his older brother, there's three brothers. My best friend's the youngest. This guy's the middle, and then there's an older one. Well, the middle one and the older one get in a fight out in the yard one day. And The middle one gets the best of the older one, but he gets a bloody nose. And he gets on top of the older brother, and he's holding him down, letting the blood drip off his nose on his forehead and face. That's how nutty this guy was. But he talked about Humboldt back then was like a really cool place. It wasn't like it is now, you know. Back then, it was just a bunch of hippies growing weed, you know, and there wasn't all this cutthroat kind of shit. Power hitters, yep.
So, hey, Buggy, you like pumpkin?
Nope, it's all right. I like, I don't, the pumpkin spice, maybe, I like the Dairy Queen pumpkin pie blizzard. I like it, but only one time.
No, I was wondering if they have Red Bull pumpkin flavored Red
No.
Bull.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
No, Danny, he likes that peach.
Yeah, Terry, we had one that looked like a little pee-wee football when you squeezed it. And we were doing it one time when we'd squeeze it real hard, you know what I mean? And it would getting down near the end of the joint. We were squeezing it real hard, and the roach flew out the end and stuck in the back of my buddy's throat.
See, John, do you know what a poor man's roach clip is?
My fingers.
Oh, I'll let John answer it. I'm not going to answer it.
He's getting
Sounds
there.
like
Sexual as hell to me, so hell no.
poor man's roach clip's 2 pennies, guys. Jeez.
I've never in my life heard or seen that done.
What? Using 2 pennies?
Yeah, no. Yep, never seen that done before. I remember they used to sell a thing, and I'd always see them in Easy Rider magazine that you could, it was like a glass tube thing, and put the joint in it and light it, and you smoke going down the road. And I think it had little holes or something in the front that the wind would blow through, but yet it wouldn't blow it away. 4 man. Morning, Rick. He said he thought you said a 4-man roach clip.
Poor, not 4 men.
But yeah, I remember the little plastic football power hitter, Pee-wee football.
Morning, wild man Rick. Yeah, I seen Chris Sauter's got the new West Virginia state record.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, getting lighty over by you, ain't it? Yeah, it's kind of sort of starting. I'd like to get some decent days. I don't think I can go fishing though. Yes, I remember them, John.
John, all these kids nowadays don't even know what to do with a pop can.
That's all we smoked with in Germany, because all we smoked was hash anyway. You know what I mean? When I was in the service, and that's all we used was a pop can. And you'd use it to smoke with on your lunch break or whatever, and then you'd flatten it out, walk by, and throw it in the dumpster. Are you really? You live over there by him, Rick?
Rustic outdoors.
Yep. Yep. I've heard that in Apple before. Yep.
Driving down there, Rick, huh?
I used to smoke chillums or whatever in Germany, where it was like a clay funnel looking thing, and it had cloth in it, and they'd put the hash in it, and they'd light the hash, and you hold it between your fingers. How did it go? Something like this. Like It went between your finger, okay, like that with the spliff through here, and you hit like this, and it sucked through or something. They done that in Germany a lot.
Did you learn any German language while you were over there?
Nah, not really. I was busy being drunk and chasing women, man.
Weren't them black cats?
Oh yeah, John, that is the best way on earth to smoke hash right there. The best. It's kind of wasteful though, you know what I mean? You don't get as much, but as far as the hit and the refreshing hit you get, yeah, that's the best. I would almost get high just to taste that again, to be honest with you. 'Cause that, it was, I forgot all about it, man, dude. Yes. Skeeter, what's up, dude? How you doing today? How is you today?
When are you heading down to see old Rustic there, Rick?
He said he was going today. And then that's what I asked him. Did he live there? Did he live by him or not far from him or something?
About 7. I don't think Rick's from Illinois. Pretty sure that's where he's from.
Our goal was always to roll one that was almost as round as a cigarette with one zigzag. That's as close as you could get to just smoking pure weed. And it tasted, getting all the taste. Let's see, 3, yeah, about 4 hours. You're right. That won't be bad. Me driving, that's about 5.5 hours. Yep. See, mine was always a single zigzag. If you could roll a decent sized joint with a single zigzag, you were doing something.
Not my fault that going slow, Rick.
You broke up, brother.
So it's not my fault that truck was going so slow.
Oh, yeah. Are skipjack hitting right now? I mean, I'm sure they're not like they are in the spring when he goes down there and catches one right after another, but I bet he go down there and catch some, I reckon. Me neither. Well, I should say I have actually. I forget. A couple dirt bike buddies, I think it was, that didn't know me when I was younger or whatever, and we were camping, dirt bike riding stuff, and they were talking about rolling a joint, and I was sitting there. I said, I can roll one better than you. And I've been riding with guys 10, 15 years. They had no idea because I always pass it. That's all right, man. I don't. Well, I always tell them, that's all right, man. I don't succumb to peer pressure, and they'd stop passing it to me. But I told them, I said, but one stipulation, I get one practice, and then we'll go. And I rode the prettiest, fattest one zigzag joint, man. You ought to seen it. I was like, nope, you can't have this. I'm hanging it up on my desk or something. It looks too good. Isomizer. Hmm. I bet you can, John. There ain't no doubt in my mind. Vaporizer, isomizer. Okay, yep. They're about the same thing, yeah. Yeah. There's a dude I watch the shows the L.A. city or county meeting where the people get up and talk. Smoking Scans the guy's name. He's got a vaporizer thing where he'll, depending on the day, he has this big plastic bag with a thing on the end of it, and it fills it up, and then he just hits out that thing and closes it. I mean, this bag's like that big, it's about that tall and probably that big around. Yep, I know what you're talking about, Terry. Ah, okay, yep. Yep, I can still remember the first time I had hash and was like, what on earth is this? This is good stuff. And then after about a year and a half in Germany, coming back thinking, man, if I never smoke that shit again as long as I live, I'll be happy. Because you'd go like downtown Frankfurt on the weekends or whatever, and these African guys walk around with them little umbrellas, that umbrella that extends out. It'd be a little umbrella. Sup, man? Sup, man? And he'd flip the little strap on it and unroll it, and laying in the flaps would be these long sticks of hash. Depending on the length was depending on how much you wanted to spend. Sup, man? Sup, man? And you say something like 50, 50, 50, 50 mark piece or whatever. Oh yeah, for sure, Terry. That's what my buddy's brother was in the Navy in San Diego. He's the one that was coming back from Humboldt County in the 70s. Yeah, if you had a friend that was in the Navy, maybe in supply or something that worked, on the ship. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I got a headache for some reason. I don't know what it is. The only there's different kinds of addiction, and as far as being physically addicted to marijuana, I don't see it. If someone says it makes them sick when they quit, bullshit. But being psychologically addicted, I could see that. There's people who would get psychologically like, I can't get by today without having a joint. But if they ever came down off a real addiction, they'd realize that pot addiction ain't really much, pal. That's just called maybe pull your balls back down. It'd be scary right now to be young, especially if you're into pills or whatever. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
No, you guys had all the good drugs, the Quaaludes.
Yep. We had better. We had quite. We had Nebutols too, and those had real speed, made by real pharmaceutical companies. And my one buddy, his mom was real fat, and they were weird. He smoked pot with his mom and crap like that, but she got a big script of speed every month, and she'd sell them to us. I missed it. Yeah, so man, addiction. Well, I sure as hell ain't gay. Okay. TMI. Oh no, I lost it. It spooled me. It's too early for me to even try to keep up with that. But I seen a few people OD on some of them downers when I was younger. Nothing like the opioid ODs, nothing anything near that kind of prevalent. But I think there's one or two people I seen who had call ambulances on. Mm-hmm. I do bong hits while we're on. Well, it depends on what you're rolling them up for. You could be rolling them up to put in your little plastic stash thing that hangs around your neck for when you go on a long dirt bike. I mean, when you go fishing. For us, it's a long dirt bike ride. My buddy's got, those little plastic things hang around your neck, like if you're on vacation in Cancun or something like that. I don't know. You put your ID and shit in it, I guess. But and you're in this little plastic tube about that big, probably. And he has one of them. He's always rolling 3 joints up, screw it together, and hang it down inside his jersey. And then he said, man, we're probably going to have to stop and have an attitude break. He'd say, like, all right, we'll rest for a little bit. Hmm. Hmm. Making a pocket full of cookies is not going to last. I understand that. Then I never thought of it that way. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, the little bag behind the seat next to yeah, the fender bag. Yep. Or you could always take me, those little pads on the handlebars. You could always take and hollow a place out on them. Just big enough for a joint to go in. Put it, put it on the handlebar and wrap the cover around it. I'll bet too, John. I'll bet. Is it legal down there yet? Recreational? Yep. I did. I did too. This is before the no crossbars came out. They didn't even exist back then. So it isn't. It's not legal down there. Yeah, that's amazing. Then do they pretty much look the other way though? People personal use. I mean, if you're not rolling down the highway with 10 bales of weed in the back of the truck covered up with hay. Oh, I got them now. I run them now. The no crossbars. Or they're voting this year, it'll pass. Well, I like the pro tapers because they little flex at the end. Unless you put wrap hand guards on them, then the flex goes away. I could go back to bed, man. I can't go fishing. That sucks. Yeah. Oh, I think I gotta upload a file to them people today. That sucks. Trying to think. Hmm. Yeah, looks about like it does here. It was kind of misty all night, I think. Man, I get up, take little guy out. He goes out and takes a dump. We're standing there a while and he wants to go in. I'm like, man, dude, you ain't peed yet. You go out there and pee. And he having a fit because he seen the cat was eating. So we come in, he goes over and steals the cat's food. I'm sitting here doing something, setting up the live, I think it was. And I look over and he's peeing on the trash can next to my desk. I was like, what in the hell are you doing? Picked him up, hooked him on his chain, and threw his ass outside and told him, just out there till I decide to let you back in a little bit, pal. I had no idea what. And it just started doing shit like that a couple weeks ago. It couldn't have been over on the linoleum floor, neither. It had to be on the carpet. But I got this awesome stuff called Nature's Miracle. It's bar none the best thing for cleaning stuff like that up there is that I've found anywhere. It takes it out of the fibers. I mean, it removes the stain if you do it right. Mm-hmm. Nature's Miracle. I got you in your Woody. Come think of it, I don't know. I got any britches on or not. I could be sitting here in my underwear. Oh shit! It's sore today. There's another one. Okay. What do you think, little guy, huh? What do you think, little man? Should I let you back in my good graces yet, huh? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Oh, crap, little guy. I'll let you slide today, only because you're cool sometimes. Oh, shoot. That can't be
Morning, Denise.
good. That can't be good. What do you think, Teal? I don't know. You want to go out, Billy? I'm sorry, you just got up, didn't you? Okay, come on. You gotta go potty, honey. Huh? Come on. There you go. But ooh, somebody moved the screen door yesterday, didn't they? Come here, little guy. Stop right here. Yeah, it's a good girl. Go on. Well, I got a knot, like right where the main incision is. There's like a knot right there. And since I don't know nothing about these glue incisions, I don't know what it is or what. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It hurts though. Oh well. Your old pop ain't gonna take being in the nursing home too well. I asked him what he wanted yesterday. I was headed over after church. He said, I want chocolate malt. I'm like, all right, because there's a little ice cream place between here and there. It's getting ready to close, but I get him a big chocolate malt. I mean, it's like that tall. Not thinking who I'm giving it to, mind you. I get in there and I open it all up, take the lid off and hand it to him. Here you go, Pop. Nice chocolate malt. And a spoon, too, and a straw. And I turn around and put the t-shirts in the closet or something. I hear, oh, fuck. And I look back and the whole thing's on the floor. The whole thing. None, maybe one bite out of it. You know, John, I would smoke pot if I was in your situation right there. I would probably take muscle relaxers even, so I could just sit there and be like Jello. Anyone object to me smoking? Speak now or forever kiss my ass. Wait, I shouldn't be that way. I'm sorry. If my smoking bothers you, say something and I'll block you for a little bit. Anybody ever get these from the store? I'm talking about. And no, this is an evil magazine because In the back, they have the puppies. And I mean, they got like 4 pages of them. And that's just wrong. I don't care who you are. They got every kind of puppy you could ever imagine. Yeah. Deer headed chihuahua, whatever that means, or an apple headed something. I think my next dog is either going to be a Doberman or a German Shepherd, one of the two. Now that I'm getting a little older, I want something that is going to slow someone down before they get to me. Me having the worst reaction time on earth. You gotta be kidding me. You guys are in North Carolina right now? Are you okay? It's kind of, depending on where you're at down there, it's kind of rough right now. Yes, dude. Sign me up, John. The same misplaced country girl. Is it? Where are you in some of the storm damaged areas, or are you in places that ain't happening? Yeah, I bet. Small, keep your mouth shut. I guarantee I'd have the same orders. 3 weeks. Oh man, dude, you'll be wanting to come up here and stay for a couple of days just to enjoy some peace and quiet, even if it is getting fall time. I thought that was a Mercedes mail car there for a minute. Yeah, they are, and she knows it. Because she stood in that full length mirror and looked back at her ass and said, "Oh yeah, that looks good tonight." And there's nothing wrong with a woman who knows she got a good ass and will show it to people. I don't care. You you go, girl. That's all I got to say about that. Whereabouts in North Carolina are you? Huh? Misplaced country girl. Whereabouts in North Carolina are you at? Can you dig it? Hmm. You got a nail in your tire, man. Can we pull that out of there? No, don't leave it. It's perfectly fine where it's at. I got air in there right now. Aaron and Lisa. Okay. I don't know who that is. But are you safe? I mean, you're not in one of them hard hit areas or nothing, are you? Mm-hmm. Exactly, John. Don't pull the nail out till you get to the tire place. I was on the west side of Indy one time, got a nail in the tire of my little S10 pickup, and pulled into Tire Barn, I think it was, or Tire Warehouse, one of the two. I think it's Tire Barn. And told the dude, said, "Man, I need to get this tire plugged." I said, "There's a nail in it." "Okay, man, here, hold on. Pull it around here." Means it's in there about 10, 15 minutes. He comes back. "There you go, sir." I'm like, "How much owe you for that, man?" "So you don't owe me nothing. Just remember when you buy tires that this kind of service we have." Never forgot it. Never bought set tires there because they don't have them over here, but never forgot it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh man. Were they your keys that got stuck in the tire, or just some you run over on the side of the road? You okay, Max, buddy? Where'd you go? Huh? I'm sorry, man. He's got something wrong with his jaw. I don't know if it's a tooth or something, and like it gets stuck back there, and he it hurts him, and he shakes his head, and it comes loose or something. But he's done it his whole life, and I ain't got the money to take him to vet get something like that fixed. So I figure as long as he can eat and it doesn't happen all the time, he'll be all right. Some laying on the road I get. Unbelievable. Set of keys. And what are the odds you hit them in just the right angle that they go through into the tire? You know what I mean? You could run over them. You could run over them 100 times and they'd never do it again. What time is it? Show must be losing interest. Hell, it's 8 o'clock. 13 people in here. We might as well not even have a clubhouse. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, I see what you're saying. And people are still looking for the damn keys too. I know we dropped them keys right around here somewhere. What are we doing, little man? You barely got cat alone. He doesn't sound like he's in any kind of mood. Hey, morning, Uncle Lou. Yeah, my belly's definitely up today. Oh, shit. Little guy, I forgot you was still on your table. Hold on, let me put the gate up. I'll take you off your table. Yeah, I might have done a little too much yesterday. Thinking, here, buddy, come here. I'll take the table off. I forgot. I think I'm bending over too much. I can't remember what that lady said about bending over. Get over here, dummy. There you go. Go on. They shouldn't really give you the instructions on what you're supposed to do right after your surgery. They should have them written out in detail. Like don't bend over for 5 days and shit like that. Because I sure can't remember what she said. And I know there was something about bending over. I just don't remember what it was. And now I got to go to the VA Wednesday and get that burning ass shot in the other side of my stomach. Hmm. Trying to remember what I had to do today. Now I know I got to do something. I think there's one file I got to upload to those people still. Move stuff out of the way and see what I'm thinking here, if I'm right or wrong. Okay, chase deposits of mine from appraising. they may turn us down for the Medicaid, and Dad may get to come home anyway. I don't know what I'm going to do then. I suppose they got appeals and shit, and if you keep going long enough, they finally give in, I imagine. Or you got to get a lawyer, one or two. Okay, that's just kind of on the side one there. Okay, those are all done. I think we're good. Let's see here. More trust crap. Hey, what are you barking at, huh? Little guy. That's probably a bad idea this early in the morning. Yep. I wonder what Rustic's doing this morning. You got to go haul corn. Is that one of the, like the semis with the long trailer behind them? You got CDL, do you, Lou? Things like gold this time of year in God's country. I didn't think so. I hear nobody text me. Got me my new hat. The Vets with Nets thing. Heck yeah, I like it. Yes, I do. Got to get that hillbilly curve broke into it, though. It'll be good for long. That could turn into a lot of hours. It could. That hauling corn. Well, I guess it depends on what the weather forecast is. No, actually, I think it was good. Okay, yeah. Oh, really? You don't need. I didn't know that. I imagine out there that's probably because hell, you wouldn't be able to get enough people if you did. I see what you're talking about now, man.
Come on, traffic.
That don't even look familiar there. Yeah. Yep, I understand, Lou. They feed you at least, don't they, if you're going to do it for free? And I thought there was a lot of harvest going on here. Where it's all pretty much shut down right now because of the weather. Payment kettle corn. I can do that. Heck yeah, I love me some kettle corn. I used to walk by them places at the fair and festivals and shit all the time and not even look at them. What the heck's kettle corn? You cook it in this big kettle. Until I got my first taste one time, I was like, oh, it was after a Jimmy Buffett concert, I think, and I was a little intoxicated. So we decided to just sit in the car and eat kettle corn and wait for traffic to thin out.
Ooh.
Mhm. Exactly. Hmm. I gotta read that stuff one. I know I got an ibuprofen, acetaminophen, and some muscle relaxer thing. Hey, J Dog, what's up? And the muscle relaxer thing's some kind of muscle relaxers. It's not supposed to not make you tired, so I'll try to take one of them. Mm-hmm. Nap time in the clubhouse. Hey, just because bug naps doesn't mean everybody else has to. It's all our clubhouse. Y'all enjoy, just don't break nothing. Heck yeah, Dr. Sachs Love Monday Morning Jazz just came on too. What are you doing today, J Dog? Rusty, come out and play. Rusty, come out and play. Ching, ching, ching. Sexy sax man. Okay, we will have to turn our other computer on for that. 66, man. You ought to text me a link to that one time, Jan. Hmm. I haven't checked my text yet because I got the thing on there so I could pin the thing up. I know I'm not that smart though, CJ Dog. You got to know these things. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, I do got some text now. Hey, special. Are you taking my boat fishing? So I need some petersilin. You got any of that, do you? Petersilin, not ibuprofen. And heck yeah, you taking my boat out. I like that. I'm going to get the money for that somehow. I got to do it as the honest way, unfortunately. I hope you got enough rods. Hmm. Peters. You need some of that petersilin. We'll save the rest of that for a little bit later. I like it. Oh, that's good. What time are you leaving, J Dog B? And who you going with? Oh, hold on, Viking. Sorry, brother. I didn't see you. I was reading J Dog's text.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
He's taking my boat fishing. It's what you get, Fred Flintstone Clank. I like it, man.
Four. I'm 40 minutes late for work this morning. Did not want to get
Ooh, they're gonna yell at you.
I am not in a rush. If I'm late already, I don't rush myself to work.
Exactly. If I'm already late, why I'm with you. I've been that way since high school. If I'm already late, why should I hurry? The outcome's gonna be the same. Maybe I'll put that support thing on. That'll help. If we put the support strap thing on, it'll help. That might help some. That might help you some, but might make it not hurt as bad. You won't know until you try, I don't guess. Oh, that's a little more. That helps a little bit. Maybe I was supposed to have been wearing that. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to have been wearing that elastic wrap for longer than that.
Eric must be in the store or something. They're dropping off some.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. J Dog ain't
So I ain't heard him
going live.
yet.
J Dog ain't going live. Where you going on the river? Above or below the dam?
Everything permitting, my butt's going fishing this weekend.
Oh God, dude, I so need to go fishing. I need to go fishing or go shooting. Go ahead.
I've yet to take the kayak out with the new trolling motor. I've had the new trolling motor for over a year.
Yeah, man, that's the worst part. In order to buy the new trolling motor, you got to work. So if you got to work, you buy the new trolling motor, and then you can't use it because you're working.
Pretty much.
Yep. I do wish the kayak trend would have hit when I was young, because I know I'd have had one. Heck yeah,
Fine. I almost sold my whole setup. It was posted for sale for 3-4 months. Ain't nobody got no money. They didn't want to buy it.
Yep. I understand that. None of your business. It ain't none of my business which end of the river. I'll come down there and find you then. That's what I'll do. I'll get me a slingshot and start shooting turd balls out at you. I'll roll me up some turd balls, put a little water on them and freeze them. Yes, I will. I'll come and find you, pal, and I'll shoot shit balls at your boat. Yes, I will. Even with kernels of corn stuck in the middle of them. The shit ball attack. Mm-hmm. Affleck. None your business. LR. Now figure the lower river. The lower river of the dam. Oh, Licking River. Ooh, you may be going all the way over to Licking. Now I do wish I was there. I need to start getting my shit together and start working again now Dad's gone. I think I'll be all right seeing houses like this. Going to the Licking and you're gonna catch some fish now, aren't you? Going to the Licking River. Gonna catch fish now, aren't you? Na, 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 na. Yeah, I don't think that'll happen, Billy. That don't happen unless it's a tournament or a 1v1 or something like that. I called someone out a week or so ago, didn't I? I can't remember. It must have been on drugs. Oh, man, we lost Viking. Oh, that's cool. I can remember when yakking meant a different thing. Going to the chapel and you're gonna get married. Going uphill. Yep. Maintaining 13 people, it ain't worth doing. Go back to bed, I reckon. Yep, I've seen that, Billy. That's why I said there's only 13 people in there. Yeah. Oh, well, that's fine. And I got up for this. Oh, well, somebody's got to do it. Oh, it's foggy out now, man. Big time. Goodness gracious. Going to chapel and you're gonna get dancing. Going to chapel. Oh, I better go pee. I better go pee. Hey, J Dog, is the sun shining over there, man? Yeah, dog, I got to do that too, but I can't really wheel the wheelbarrow around right now. I got a bunch of them to pick up. Which you just add to the pile in the back for the bonfire. Yes. Yeah, it's foggy. I can't see across the field today. I know they were out picking yesterday in the soybean field back there, and it was pretty wet. So I wonder, they're wet like that, if they have to put them up in a silo thing or whatever and blow and have them blow dry or what, you know what I mean? And I know something, I don't know a lot about it, but when they go into the grain elevator, you know, there's like a different price if they're wet or dry or something like that, I think. J Dog, when you get stopped, let me know if the sun's shining down that way. Ooh, big old nice houses right there. Look at that. Yeah, them's nice places. All turned into apartments. Is it really? Yeah, it's foggy here too, man. I don't even know what the weather's supposed to do today. Really? Yes, I wasn't sure about that. I know because they were out there picking last night, big time. Mm-hmm. You gotta go to Dr. Spoon, Ernie. What's up? I was talking earlier. They give the instructions on what to do after your surgery, why you're still out of it from the surgery stuff, and I have no idea what she said. That's why I was wondering, like this strap that goes around my waist. I've had it off for a few days, and I got to wondering why. Maybe am I supposed to be wearing that? To help hold everything in place. I don't know, but it feels better standing up if I got it on. I know that. Oh, if I end up not being able to buy that boat of J Dogs when I get released to do stuff, I might take that money and take a vacation, go fishing. I'm sure, dog. I just wonder. I might have picked a few things up the last couple of days, but nothing I thought was heavy. And a little knot out by the main incision there. It could just be scar tissue, also. Mm-hmm. Hey, Nabby, how's it going, man? You caught me on my downtime. I just wish the doctors would prescribe speed for you just so tell them I'm fatigued, man. I need some speed. Oh, man, must be a front or something moving in because my shoulders are stiff today. Mm. Mm. I'm chilling, man, waiting on you to get to the river, dude. That's what I'm getting. Or I snoozed off one, too. Mm-hmm. Did you stop at the place up on the highway and get something, DJ Dog? I know that you did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was a sleeping man. I ain't gonna lie. Mm. I made some money on my peak picks. What's in Alabama, Chris? Fishing? Mm-hmm. Where you at, Eric? Hi, Jody.
I am still in Chillicothe. He said they didn't get power on until yesterday around 7 o'clock. And it was out since Friday, about 3.
What are the
So that's
same
all
things you keep?
weekend.
I'm sorry. What are the same things you keep doing, Jody? I know there's a method to reeling in them big fish. I don't know what it is because I've never caught one. So. Really? Oh yeah, that's the one right there. The Titan and Dragon horse and men. No, you just got to wear them out. That one, that's. I mean, I know that much. It's that's a patient game right there. Okay, let's see who's the most patient is. Mm-hmm. Go, go, go. Right, TSO. Good morning. Good to see you. Pretty good tournament this weekend. And Creole come in there and put a whooping on some people. I know that. They do, man. They caught some nice fish Saturday. I got cheated. Oh boy. This ought to be good. So I got cheated. You're the first guy on the show. Can we help you today? First caller.
I don't want to talk about this dang tournament that you just talked about. I got cheated, man. I got totally cheated.
Well, you know that's going to happen, man, because it's discrimination against you. I understand.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, them
You're
boys
going to have to file a grievance with somebody.
He was using illegal bait, man. I'm telling you.
Yep, there we go.
I saw it with my own eyes. I seen him over there. He pulled up next to that crawdad trout and got a bunch of dang gum crawdad.
Oh, okay.
And that ain't legal. You can't do that. That's not legal. I got cheated.
Can't be. Well, we'll have to. We need to preserve the tape. Make sure they don't. The Clintons or nobody gets a hold of that tape.
Yeah. I heard he had burned it. Now I don't know, and even broke the computer. And that's what I heard. And then Bobcat,
bleached it and everything, man.
Yeah. Then Bobcat and Ryan Borch. Yeah, that's it. They were up there blocking the stream at the dam and cut all my turn off. See,
I seen that.
Yeah, and then that was it.
Totally changed the flow of the river.
Yeah, and I saw it with my own eyes. I seen Bob grab the ankles of that dead burned Ryan Borch and stuck him down in the water, and he come up with a fish in his mouth and went goony goo goo.
Yep. And it was a big one. Sometimes people will do anything to win, though.
And then here goes Roger, Mr. Muskrat. I put the rule in there. He couldn't have two hooks, and Bobby doggone, he had two hooks. He called it a stinger hook or something. I was like, a hook's a hook. It sounded.
What part of two hooks didn't we get?
Yeah, so I should have been first place, and I was fourth place, and I have went to the powers to be and sent all this to them, and I hadn't heard back from them yet. So I don't know what's happening out of this, but I'm tired of it. I've had it.
Maybe we'll get some news about it on Catfish Weekly.
You might do it. You can't.
You never know. If not, if anything, maybe we can talk about it in the bait shop. That's just talks to the character of our country these days. These guys going to cheat on a veterans tournament. What's this one tournament to?
I was doing this out of the goodness of my heart.
Yep.
You know how good my
heart. Every time they find a way though, and then they accuse you of cheating.
Yeah, and then they start cheating on me.
Yep.
Who sticks their head down in the water that's running 62,000 CFM?
I'm telling you.
And comes up with a 55-pound catfish, and Bob holds it up and goes, I caught it. And you can hear in the background Ryan going, goony goo goo. What's up?
Yeah. There's got to be rules written down, solid, enforceable rules from this point forward.
I 100%. I'm glad somebody sees it my way.
Yeah, well, it's only. I mean, when you got thousands and thousands of dollars in free boats and trucks and stuff up for grabs, you can't just run that tournament willy nilly.
Yeah, jet airplanes.
And I forgot about the jet too. See, so in first place would have got that, the truck and the boat.
Yeah. I mean, we only
get
give
filed
big
your
stuff.
petition so nobody gets given none of the prizes yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. We even the next tournament, I was thinking about giving a ride up to the space station, but I don't see that happening with all this. I mean, they just get too greedy, man.
Yeah, I agree. And Elon don't like cheaters.
Yeah. And there at the end, I did beat Benoit and them. They couldn't drum up another catfish. All they could catch was a drum.
Couldn't jump up another catfish. Jody seems to think that you're just a sore loser. Said he didn't get cheated; he got slaughtered. Well,
what?
I guess she's not going to testify on the defensive side.
Jody needs to get herself back to work, wake up to reality, because we all know she's sleeping all the time. She needs to wake up to reality. Wake up to reality, Jody. Realize what's going on, smell the coffee, and get back to work and leave and stay out of my conversations. I'm tired of it. Who else wants to say something? What? Somebody else? Come on, somebody in chat, tell me that y'all saw the same thing I saw out of my good, bad left eye.
They just don't want to admit it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
They're scared. They're scared of the people. That's what they're scared of the community.
Dang right. I'm a legend in my own mind. Nobody can
That's right. That's right.
I mean,
nobody better than me as far as I'm concerned.
That's right. That's right, man. But we did raise a lot of money for Vets with Nets, so that was awesome for Tennessee. We were able to order a bunch of towels with the logos on them. We're going to be able to give out to the veterans as we take them fishing. We wanted to leave them with something. We wound up with we made over $1,500, so it was awesome. But then I bought the towels and stuff, and so we were able to put $1,400. I was able to send him $1,400, and that's going to go towards going to. You got to get the word out, and that's what we're working on is getting the word out. So we're going to the Knoxville show up there and different things. And, booths cost money to get them. They don't give them, to everybody. And it was like $500 just to get that booth. So,
since that's a charity thing, maybe they could print up some flyers, and guys like me, even though we're not able to come down and fish those, I can put them up in the bait shops and stuff around here.
Yeah.
And say, hey, even if you can't fish, you're more than welcome to help a good cause out.
Yeah, well, we're having 1,000 of them printed up. That's where some of the money's going to. We've just had to raise money, and so I told Ed. Ed's our leader here in Tennessee. I said, all right, so I'm going to take charge in raising money. You just take care of the other stuff. You just organize, take care of the other stuff. So. We've got some good ideas. We're going to sell some of those bait.
My hat and jersey came in Friday, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah, that jersey's cool as hell, man.
Yeah. We're going to also be raffling off some rod and reels at these shows and stuff, and we'll do that at the gathering also. I don't sell stuff at the gathering, but for something like that, we'll do a raffle for that to help out that organization. So we're going to do stuff like that because it's a good organization.
Morning, Mike.
Free.
Yeah, it is. I've worked with some of these young vets come back from the desert, and there's some angry young men and some young men that are confused a lot. I mean, they bring you home, your time's up, and they send you home. See ya.
Yeah, well, here's the deal.
That's it.
Yeah, they take it. You go in. Usually, 99% of them go in right out of high school.
Yep.
They're trained to kill. That's just it. Let's just say it the way it is. They're trained to kill. They're exercising and they're mentally prepared for all that. They break you down in the military and get you thinking their way. And then when your 4 years are up, or 3 years or whatever, and you go back out, man, it's hard to go back into society. I know. My son's got his two best friends went into the military and came back out, and I know how they think and how they were trained to think. And
in
the military, but you just got to think about that.
Your mind and your body's keyed for 2 or 3 years solid. You're keyed up, you know what I mean? And everything's important that you're doing. And then all of a sudden you're thrown into doing nothing, basically. I mean, there's nothing that's, stimulating or exciting that you were so used to being keyed up on.
Yeah.
And they need programs for when you come back. We're going to help you decompress,
right,
and help you readapt yourself back to society. Anyone who's seen combat, they should have a program like that, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's not the military's fault that they come back like that. I mean, they
No.
have to train them like that. You have
Sure,
to be trained that way.
War's ugly, man, and it's a horrible thing. And the bad part is, most of them are fought for people to make a bunch of money, and they don't care what they do to the poor working class kids.
Yeah,
but there's got to be a program, because I think of it as like some guy who's a champion race car driver, and then all of a sudden at say age 28, they throw him, all right, you're done, you can't race no more.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that guy going to do from then on? Because he's so used to having that adrenaline, and he's always got something focused to do 7 days a week. You know what I mean? That's the other part. The structure of the military, you're always doing something.
Exactly. So
I
that's
remember
why
never
we
getting a sick day. I didn't even know sick days existed. The first job I had, I was there a year before I realized I could call in sick if I was sick.
Yep, exactly. And that's why we have what's called real time. That's what we call it, real time, real therapy. Real therapy. I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
REL. I mean, they get out there and they just decompress, and they don't have any worry in the world. All they're doing is having a good time. I take my guys out even to catch the bait, and they enjoy catching the bluegill and the skipjack or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they get that and they're happy, and then we go out there and start trying to catch catfish. I've been able to put somebody on catfish every time I took them out, so I've been blessed with that. But just give them a good time.
And maybe like me, I didn't learn about these big catfish until I'm 60 years old. I never knew about them.
Yep.
But it's good. And because I've done some drug programs and stuff through the VA, and a lot of them, there were a lot of them that they come back, and psychologically and maybe physically hurt also. So they give them pain pills first, then they give them, these psychoactive drugs because they're having mental issues, instead of trying to get to the core issue of what's going on with the brain.
Well, Xanax and all that stuff.
Yeah. Here you go. Here's a Xanny. It's not strong enough here. I'll give you 2.
Yeah.
I mean, they sent me home
take
from
one
surgery.
every 4 hours.
Yeah.
You walk around like a zombie.
I could not imagine taking a Xanax every 4 hours. I couldn't even imagine it.
Yeah.
One of them make me go sleep.
Yeah. But I mean, people don't realize how it is, and it's something that like I've said, I've always thought freedom wasn't free, and if we can do something to help our vets, let's do it.
That's it right there, man. The people that don't understand, these young guys got put in some bad spots.
Yep.
All because of the freedoms we have. They're like that people out there waving someone else's flag in our country. Hey, that's fine, man. Just remember, someone paid a price so you could do that.
That's right.
Go try that in someone else's country and see what happens. They'll cut your head off, or they'll set you in fire in a cage.
Yeah, burn their flag. See what happens to you.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's anyway.
But
all right, buddy. Well, I just wanted.
Yeah,
I want to jump in here and say hey to you, man. We're going.
I'm glad you did. Yep, and we'll get that appeal filed, and we'll see if we can't get somebody suspended for 4 hours or something next time, maybe.
All right, buddy. Well, we're
get them a 4-hour suspension.
Yeah, we're gonna head down and take the grandbaby to Disney World. So y'all guys have a great day. Hello, everybody out there chatting. Y'all
Disney World. No, although there ain't nothing you can do about Creole. He got a cage out there somewhere and a diver down there hooking them fish on for him. You can't beat that.
It's them dang crawdads.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, y'all have a good one. We'll see you
guys have a safe trip. Enjoy
Disneyland. All right, bye.
Where you going? I'm going to Disneyland. Disneyland. Ain't nobody want to see nothing looks like that. Time is it? Jesus Christ, it's 9 o'clock already. All right, what happened to your Mad Catz hat? Oh, you're kidding me, and it went all the way in the water. Well, I almost messed up and got this one sweaty the first day I wore it, and I realized that I was starting to sweat because I was doing some stuff, so I took it off and put it up on the dash. Right now, this is the only hat I have that doesn't have sweat stains all over it. And I don't know what it is. I just sweat a whole lot for some reason, man. I don't know what that's all about. Mm-hmm. So, Jody, did you say it straightens your hook out? Yeah, right, Chris. Hey, Big Mike, how are you, buddy? How's your wife doing, man? Everything going good with the prosthetic and stuff like that? I know sometimes there's some adjustment to get them fed right and all that stuff. 8:30. How are you? I was still a pretty good tournament this weekend, man. Creole jumps in there and catches, dinosaurs, man. And then, man, I tell you, watch bobcat fish. That's some scary water he's in my opinion. Up that close to that dam and everything. I'd have to be with someone like him that knows what they're doing, because that's scary as all get out to me. I probably will shave today. Okay, let's see here. Make sure I ain't got missing nothing important come through. Jody, I'm going to hear more about this no sugar, carb, or whatever diet you're doing. I got to find something. Let's just say avoid ibuprofen. No, I've been taking ibuprofen forever. Sorry about that. Oh, well, maybe not. Okay, I don't see no one. I don't like spiders and snakes. That's not what it takes to love me the way I want to be loved by you. Is that how it goes? J-Dog, you in the river yet? Let's see. There we go. I wonder where Eric went. Right, dog. When Creole's out there catching PBs, you know there's not a whole lot you're gonna do. I mean, because he catches big fish anyway. I mean, there's guys like Big Mike and Bobcat and Creole and them. You know when they go out, if it's on, they're going to catch a big fish. That's just all there is to it. So if you're going to call them out on a 1v1, you better know where you're going. He does have a. I don't know where he's at in that area, but he usually, if you watch the scenery behind him, he fishes that area right there a lot during tournaments. I have no idea where it's at or anything like that. I just know from the scenery in the background, I can tell that it's a place I've seen him fish on more than one occasion. Man, I could be fishing right now. Surgery. I need to start setting up the stuff to get my knee done now. So I can get it done through winter, and then I'll be ready to go next spring, hopefully. In fact, I need to send that email today. God, I hate to hear from the social or the Medicaid people and what all they're going to need again. That's such a pain in the ass. Because I definitely struggle with it. Let's see here. Well, it's no. Look at it, 23 people in here now. Ain't nobody hardly chatting, though. I'll let it stay up for a while. I got to turn my other PC on, though, so I can do a little ciphering. I can't wait to see my rod and reel that I won, the Ancient Mariner. I ain't even seen it yet. It's been a couple months, but it's because I just told Chad to hold it. Next time I get down there, I'd get it. Well, I just didn't figure it'd take this long to get down there, to be honest with you. There's Eric. Thank God. I was getting ready to shut her down, brother. I'm glad you come back. I was getting ready to shut it off. Can't hear you.
I lost service.
Is that what it was? Are you going uphill right now?
Not really.
It just looks like it from that angle, I guess. You know what? I got to get me a new thing that holds my phone for where it faces outside, out to the front of the car now. I forgot. Just got to figure out what kind of one I had the suction cup that stuck to the windshield. You know what I mean?
Normally, don't lose service right there. Maybe it was because
Fog.
maybe one of the cell towers got knocked down Friday. Who knows? I know there's a lot of trees down.
Yeah. That's pretty much all over the mid-eastern part of the country.
Sure is foggy though.
Yeah, it's still foggy here. I still can't see all the way across the field yet. Now, Jody, I wasn't paying attention earlier. Did you say that it straightens your hook out when it got off?
It was just a log.
It was a log.
Yeah, just snagged a log.
I just wondered what kind of hook it was to do that. Those things are pretty gnarly, man. Filled a truck 4 times already today. No kidding. We got a front end loader or something scooping them up as you cut them. That's what I need to go out and do some manual. Well, hell, I can't right now because of my belly, but that's what I need to do is a couple of days a week go out and do some manual labor. Yeah, right, little guy, the dog who almost died today. You didn't even get to crank on it, huh? Man, something sounds wrong about that.
I told you she snagged a log.
Mustard Demon. So what pound line are you using then if it could straighten the hook out? See, I don't know much about this stuff. That's why I'm asking. I mean, I didn't never dreamed I could straighten one of them circle hooks out with anything I got. Something in my eye. Mustard demon, is that mustard demon dragon hooks? Is that what that means? Mustard colored? The fish logs don't got no slime. Interesting. But then again, I mean, I wish I had my workbench and my vise. I could set it up and put one of them hooks in it and see what it takes me to bend one. You know what I mean? We would do a live, let's bend a sea hook. So I wonder what the park's going to do with all that wood. Cut it up and sell it as firewood. The heck was that? Something making noise. Huh.
I mean, it got real foggy around here.
Boy, it did, didn't it? Yeah, buddy. I used to love being down at Grandma's in Tennessee or in Kentucky and get up in the morning because the house is down in the valley between the mountains, and it'd be cool because it'd be foggy and, it might not be 10, 11 o'clock before that fog burns off. Interesting. So what kind of fish was it? Now we're going to have to guess. What kind of fish got off the line that was big enough to do that besides a blue? Could have been a spoonbill, maybe. I don't know. No kidding. Instantly snapped 50-pound line. You're kidding me. Gee, man, that's a fish there. And we all know there's big fish there. I mean, that's a given. Yep. That's why they call them the Smoky Mountains. That's what I always heard. You want to go out there, buddy? You see anything good out there, huh? Say hello, guy. You want to go out? You want to go out there? Come on, let's go. I'll open the gate for you. You want to go out? I'll even put you on the leash. I don't care if you run away. Getting cold enough now, you won't be going long. You want to go out there, huh? Come on, let's go out. I'm going to take that as a no. You want to go outside? I'm not. No, no way. What are you doing, huh? You're like, oh, shoot, I'm cider. I might have done too much yesterday. Where you go, little guy, huh? What are you doing with that? Yeah, oh, goodness. Yep, I'm a little sore today. Okay, I don't really remember doing that much yesterday, though. Yeah, it is. Hi, buddy. We used to go down camping and dirt bike riding in Haspin, Indiana, or Haspin Acres in Laurel, Indiana is what it was, over by Brookville Reservoir. And we camped on this big point on the top of the hill mountain or whatever. You wake up in the morning, there's a river and fields all down through the floodplain there, and the fog would it'd be completely covered. You couldn't see it. And then throughout the morning, the fog would rise up and you'd start to see the river and stuff. I can remember taking off early and going riding. Me and a friend of mine, while we were camping, me and him got up early. We were maybe 12 or 13, I guess. And we took off from where we was at on the high part of the mountain and started down this trail and rode all the way down to bottom and realized we were in the fog then. Everyone got to take a shot. That's a John rule. But it was kind of weird because we were riding through the fog and the trails and stuff. It was I just for some reason I remember that now. It was kind of cool actually, from sunshine into fog, and then it climbed the mountain back out into the sunshine. It's the little things that make life worth living. Yeah, I wonder if I was supposed to keep wearing this elastic wrap or something. Maybe that's why I'm so sore, because I didn't have it on yesterday.
No, they did lose the sign. Ha ha!
What sign?
The Pay Lake sign with the big catfish on it, laying
Oh
on
yeah,
the ground.
it blowed down or something.
Yeah, it flowed down.
All right, Rick, keep driving, buddy. You're welcome to come up and share your trip with us.
That's funny.
Leroy.
I should go over there and throw that big catfish in the back of the truck. I doubt I could pick it up though.
Oh really? Cat Daddy Red 10-aughts. Good morning, burrito lady. How are you today?
J Dog, where are you at? I know you're out on the river.
Yeah, I texted him, told him if he was out on the river, he better text me and let me know. It may be real foggy. Might be a little sketchy getting out on the river.
Might be.
Are you in the office waiting on him now, Ernie? I'd tell him he's live on YouTube when he came in, just see what he says. I can't believe it's 9 o'clock. Let's see how noisy the computer is going to be today. Yep, going to be noisy. I may have to either mute or shut this down one or two because I got to get some.
Suck. Weed eating in the rain? I'll pass. Wet grass? Yeah. Purping this little pond out front. Oh, he lost another limb out of that tree. Let's meet this time. Mm-hmm. Look, the tire says guard dog tire, huh? Ha! I think these are goats. Some kind of tractor. Well, Buck, you wasn't expecting me to talk much. You know, I'm the quiet of the brothers. Even though my brother lies about his name because he ain't quiet.
I forgot my thing was muted. I'm sorry, I've been sitting there talking.
God.
Come on, little guy, let's go. She want to go out.
That's right, Tim.
Come on, let's go. Chili said no, she don't want to go out with you right now. I don't care. That's not my problem. See if I
You tell him,
umbrella
you
peed on.
tell him, you peed on my trash can. Next time you'll be in that trash can.
Oh, guy, you're lucky you're alive today. That's all I got to say. You are lucky to be alive.
Tim, I didn't know they had guard dog tires. Rustic could get a kick out of that.
Yep, he would, wouldn't he?
Yeah. There's some kind of tractor tires.
Yep. I hope he's okay today.
They go on some kind of like bobcat kind of thing like that.
Yeah. Like I said, I hope he's okay. I ain't heard from him. I talked to him yesterday, I think it was.
I talked to him, Friday? What was it, Friday, dog? I know you're still listening, J-Dog. You. Same thing, Uncle Lou, he probably left too.
Yep.
I know why.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I don't care.
I know you don't care.
Exactly. I like everybody.
Yeah. I try to like everybody.
I'm just that kind of guy. There you go, little guy. I got it all cleaned up. And I'll tell you, you're lucky to be alive today. Do you know how long I had this up in this umbrella? I mean, this thing blocked me from the sun in a few. And it's going to get degraded by a dog peeing on the edge of it. That's disrespect for an umbrella.
I don't think they feel too good on a van.
What's that?
Them tires.
Oh.
They look like they're like for a Bobcat or something like that.
Oh.
Kind of tires they look like. But I didn't know they were named guard dogs.
Oh, shit. I bet I ain't supposed to bend over like that. I'll bet you money that's what it is.
Bend with your knees, Bucky. Bend with your knees.
I gotta text my son and ask him how long they said I should not bend over. Because I've been bending over a lot. I didn't think about it. Let me text him real quick and ask him a question. I'll tell you what, man, Leroy's killing it out there now. Killing it. Yeah, buddy. Is that his boat, I wonder?
Whose boat?
Leroy's.
What boat is that?
The one he's standing here holding all these fish on in this picture he sent me.
Probably not his boat. It's probably what's that guy? What's that guy he always hangs out with? Fishes that same. I can't remember his name now. Jim.
Oh yeah.
And it's probably Jim's boat, especially if they're down there in Tennessee. Old Leroy ain't dragging his boat all the way down there.
I don't think that's in Tennessee. Last time I talked, he sent me something. I asked him where they were at, and he said they were in that lake by his house he fishes in.
That's a nice little lake. Me and Curtis went down there to that
Did
lake
you?
with him. Yeah. I hope they fix that boat ramp because that was one of the weirdest boat ramps I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it ran parallel with the lake. Didn't run into the lake, it ran parallel with it. It's weird.
Huh.
Weird boat ramp. I don't know. They were supposed to fix it, so. I ain't been down there.
What, buddy? Hold on. There we go. I had to send a text. I'm good now. What do you want? You want a treat? You didn't do nothing to a damn treat. Hey, Size Matters, how are you, buddy?
What's up, Andrew?
How big is that lake?
It's not too terribly big. We didn't venture the whole lake. But shit, it's only like 15 minutes away from his house.
Really?
Yep.
Size Matters morning. That's pretty cool.
I can't remember the damn name of it, though.
It's small. Yeah. Nothing wrong with a small lake that holds big fish. Except it can get too much pressure.
Yeah. Leroy got yelled at for bringing people down there. To the next one.
I need to get me something. I could probably fry us up some eggs and stuff, I reckon. That's doable. Fried up some eggs and toast. Maybe some scrambled eggs with some cheese and sausages or something in it. Now let's see what this has here. Okay, start there and scroll up.
I don't think he's fishing with Martin today because of the weather this weekend. I don't know if it's this.
No, Martin and them are in North Carolina.
Yeah, I believe they're coming to fish with him next Monday.
Yeah, I was going to say they're in North Carolina this week. She was in here earlier talking about it. Oh man, there we go. Jump up one, start there where was I? Oh, okay, there we go. Checking emails.
I wonder how many catfish were misplaced this weekend because of the flooding.
Oh yeah, man, no doubt. And how many are going to be stuck in, little standing water areas when the water starts going down?
Andrew, he's probably lurking.
Who's that?
My brother.
Yeah, he's lurking back there somewhere. He ain't coming in and say hi to me. He's just trying to hurt my feelings. That's all. I know he don't like me. He just tolerates me when I'm around. See, that's all it is. Instead of telling me, man, dude, get away from me. Who the fuck you are? What's the matter, little guy? You hear something, huh?
Go back by the sign.
Yeah, I texted my son about my back or about bending over enough. He said that the only thing they were concerned with was lifting. He said I could do whatever was comfortable, but just don't lift anything. So I think I'm doing okay then.
Right. You ain't been lifting that little dog on your lap, have you?
No, I caught myself almost doing it though. I'm going to watch the video on the surgery they've done. Watch, robotic hernia repair, so I can see what they did. Okay, shift and click. Now delete all. Yes, delete all, please. Oh. What's up, man?
Checking in, bub.
Hope you guys be able to see that sign laying on the ground or not. You might have to start charging me people more. You can see a little bit of it sticking up. You might have to start charging people more money to fish that pay lake so they can fix their sign. Screw them. Hopefully they go out of business. Ain't nobody I know like a pay lake. I don't know if Ernie, if you're still in here, that Lazy Dog Campground Resort Pay Lake, their sign fell down. The one with the big catfish on it. Yeah, it's still raining here, Denise. I'm pretty sure it's probably still sprinkling down there by the dog. It's the wind that was so bad Friday and Saturday. It was really horrible here Friday, the wind. But I'm glad I was in the warehouse, not driving this truck around. The guy that was driving around. He needs clothes. Yeah, I don't like any pay lake. I don't care. I'm not a pay laker and I don't care for them. The next. Yeah.
Sorry about that. My buddy calling, checking on me. I was talking to the people. Glenn called to see if we needed anything, and everything was all right. Oh goodness. Okay, do I got any best messages from the VA? I don't see any there. Now let's go to our Gmail account, see if it's got any important messages on it. What's this here? What is that? Let's see. I've been missing there. I better get a look at that real quick. Even though it ain't got no sound. Maybe later, I said. I was thinking about maybe frying up some eggs or something. You hungry? You hungry?
I'm always hungry.
Mom. Mom. Are you hungry?
No.
Okay, I was going to fry up some eggs or something. I don't know. I was going to fry up some eggs.
Well, you can fry some eggs up.
All
Because
right.
by the time you get them fried, I'll be hungry.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Actually, yep. This is over K Ultra. Yeah, 5 hours.
Dougie, I can't take a pain pill at night. You know why?
What?
Kept me awake.
Oh, did it? Yeah, I never thought about that. But the question is, did you wake up sweating? The question is, did you wake up sweating?
Yes.
Really? Okay, well, never mind. That wasn't
I think
it.
you could feel my gown.
Yeah, never mind. That wasn't it then, was it?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Sally, you're smoking hot, Sally. For being a military freak or revolutionary person or whatever they're called. Okay, I don't have any idea if that's worth watching or not.
Kids must not go to school till late around here.
But they're on like episode 28 or something, so. Amazing. Things that make you go, Let's see, over 20 minutes all time. Sort by. There we go. Now let's see what happened now. Come here, little guy. Why you gotta be that way? Huh? What? It's just the Halloween decorations. The neighbors next door hung a ghost from the tree, and every time you open the front door, he sees it and he freaks out. I'm like, come on, man, you're killing me, Smalls. Sally, what are you doing today, Sally? Planting the garden? I will come and garden with you. Miss Woodman. We can play garden. Lay down, Sally. The rest is in your soul. Oh, look at there. Oh, they got little baby squashes, maybe. Yeah, must have been from earlier this year. See, that's what that was. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for, though, was it? I can't remember what I was looking for now. I think I'm gonna put some stuff. You ready to go out, chilly girl, honey? Come on. She's always a good girl. She goes out when she gets up. Come on, honey. Little guy, you coming? Come here, buddy. You're a good girl, ain't you, huh? Yes, you're a good girl. Yes, her is. Chilly, why don't you turn around and walk back? You're fucking kidding me, man. You're killing me. Get your ass out there. Oh, you walk to the door. I get up and open the door and you walk away. I don't understand. My dogs are all mentally messed up. That's all there is to it. I give. I don't get it. Hey, Uncle Don, how are you, buddy? Tilly gets up, walks to the door. I'm like, you want to go out? She wags her tail and looks at me. I reach down and hook little guy up. I open the door and she turns around and walks back towards the house. I'm like, really? Huh. I'm hungry. I could just eat a Pop Tart, couldn't I? You can't eat just one of them, though. Mm-hmm. All right, then. I'm good with that. I got to get busy. Your better day, Uncle Don. I'm glad to hear, buddy. You're not going to give up fishing after all. Thank God. I knew you was going to keep fishing. You're just having a bad day. But I do like to get a partner to go fishing with thing. I think that's a good idea. I think I need to do that too. Especially if I start going out in the boat and stuff like that. All right, my chatting friends. I think we're calling it a day. It's 10 o'clock. Clubhouse got to close up for lunch and the afternoon activities. I got activities. I don't know what they are yet, but I'm going to do some activities this afternoon. More than likely, they'll involve paperwork in the Medicaid office. Medicaid office. So, since you were so blessed to see me today, I look forward to you being blessed to see me tomorrow. I know it was a treat. It sure was for me, anyhow. To see you guys, that is. I mean, you know. What happened to your ribs, man? I'm sorry, Uncle. Oh, did you fall, Uncle Don?
Close that door so little guy can come with me. He wants to come with me.
Okay. I got him. Go ahead. You go that way. He'll come with you. He's gonna let you give him something to eat. I know what he wants. He just wants something to eat. That's what that is. We'll put the gate up. It's too nice to close the door. There we go. Did you fall fishing last week, Uncle Don? I think I remember us talking about that the other day in the live. Is that what it was? While you was going to quit going fishing and get rid of all your stuff? What the heck's happening on my phone? Ain't nobody want a damn flu shot. He's sending me that stuff. And nobody want. We don't need no stinking flu shots. Those are for weak people. So, okay, is that what it was? I didn't know. I didn't know it was because you fell. Okay, I understand now. So did you break any ribs or just kind of hurt them real bad? Yeah, you and me both are at the point where we should probably have somebody fishing with us. I went. Well, I think it was last year. The place where I catch some carp at, and was had a fish on, and these big rocks are like 3 foot squares, and I was stepping down them trying to get down near the water to catch this fish, and I wasn't paying attention really good, and I missed one of the rocks, and my foot went in the hole between the two rocks, and I flipped forward and was literally hanging upside down just above the water. And I thought to myself, I'm out here by myself. It's a weekday, so there ain't going to be nobody out here for hours. And I could be hanging upside down right now with a broken leg. I thought, well, I'm going to have to devise a better way of getting the fish in here than I am doing this. I got all, my elbows and forearm stuff got scraped up a little bit. How'd you stress them? Doing stuff, you mean? Stress them like lifting or twisting and turning, something like that? That's a popo right there in front of you, Eric?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, Uncle Don, we're just going to have to realize we ain't 20 no more, and it's so hard to take. Yeah, I know, Don. Well, I'm going to, now that things are going to be different where I can actually get out and do more, I plan on boat fishing a lot next year. And I'm just going to have to be real careful doing that by myself. I got to, make sure I got a decent net that I can get the fish in with. And just, different stuff that if I'm going to do it, I need to do it that way. More careful. Well, guys, I think I'm about done. All right. I got shit. I need to get busy and I got to check on them. That application for Dad's Medicaid thing. It just seems like it never ends, man. Maybe someday it'll get all squared away, and I can just like a day like today, I could have J Dog could have said, "Hey, I'm going fishing." I'd have been like, "Hey man, I'll meet you down there today," and took off for more, and hung out for the day, and then come back home, that kind of stuff. Hopefully, ouch. Okay, guys, we'll close Clubhouse up today. I thank everybody that came in here from 6 o'clock this morning all the way to now. It's nice to have a place for all of us to get together in the mornings. When there ain't nothing doing, you're lonely or whatever. It's good to have a place, even if the show's just people sitting around not even talking, but we're all here. So at least when you wake up and you're having a crappy morning, you got somewhere you can go. 9 times out of 10, someone will cheer you up if you let them know you're having a crappy day, which is what God wants us to do. He wants us to build up our fellow man. You know what I mean? That's part of it. When people are down, you should try and help them be up, and vice versa. Kindness goes a long way in a really, really tough world right now. I don't understand the meanness that's out there these days, the short tempers, just fly off the handle and pull a gun out and shoot you because you accidentally cut them off in traffic, and stuff like that. It's just crazy. So that's enough of me being up on my footstool, not knowing what I'm saying. I'll see you, D. Thanks for hanging around, honey. I appreciate it.
Everybody have a good Monday.
So just remember, if you need something or whatever, my email is on my channel thing. I don't know how that, you know what I mean? It's on there if you look. And if you need something, by all means, if there's anybody in here that needs something or is having a tough way to go, man, just reach out to me. I may not have no money, and I got some really shitty advice, but it's advice anyway. You know what I mean? I'm joking about that. You know, two heads are better than one sometimes, and sometimes an outside perspective may see something that I don't see. You know what I mean? So I'm an open book, man, and I'm open for if anybody needs anything. If I can help anyone, I'm more than happy to do it. In fact, I really enjoy doing that stuff. So get with me. J Dog, you better not catch any fish today in my boat. I'll see you later.